What's up, good people? How you doing? Welcome back to Stock Up with Larry Jones. Let me take my glasses off so I can look at you and smile. You know why I'm smiling. It's not just been a good day. It's not just been a good Monday and Wednesday. It's been a good week for the entire stock market, and we will take it. We bought on the way down. We chill on the way up. You guys know that song, Let's Chill. And then, hey, we do the hard work when it's hard. And then when good times come, we appreciate and rejoice in the fact that we did the hard work when it was hard. We removed our emotions and bought. And someone says, Larry, you don't know if it's over. Today is a good day. Okay? Today is a good day. The S&P 500 notch first close above 7,100. The Nasdaq posts its longest win streak since 1992. That's a long time, my friends. And I'll take it, right? And there are more red days coming ahead. I do know this. This I know, okay? But we're okay because we're making the right moves at the right time. U.S. stocks rocketed higher on Friday after Iran declared the Straits of Hormuz completely open on the heels of a ceasefire announcement between Israel and Lebanon. You can see this S&P jumped 1.2% to close at 7126.06, crossing the 7100 threshold for the first time. The Nasdaq gained 1.5% and settled at 24,468. You guys see that? For its 13th consecutive winning day and its longest positive streak since 1992. Both indexes posted fresh intraday and closing records, right? So you guys could see what's going on. Look at your portfolios, right? Now, we're happy because we're rejoicing that we made the right decision at the right time. And at that time, it was very, very, very difficult. All right, let's look. We could see another 365 points printed on the Nasdaq. You guys know I love the Nasdaq. Why? Most of your stock, let's be honest, is in the Nasdaq. Over the last 5 days, 1,500 points we tacked on to the Nasdaq. This week, just this week. And then we can add the S&P. The S&P tacked on another 300 points. Look at that. And we will take that all day long, all week long. So it didn't say it was the highest run up. It's just the longest winning streak. Okay. So now I'm going to play for you. I found 2 clips from CNBC. One is there bad news due to oil? Okay. And I'm just going to play for you a short clip and you make a decision. It still sounded positive to me.
Are there any moments coming up next week that make you concerned? Because so far, earnings season's off to a great start. Earnings up 14%. We do have some economic reports like retail sales. Could that be something that could change investor sentiment? What are you seeing on the horizon that could change the direction that we're going in?
Well, I think oil is the real linchpin that continues to be, and as we're seeing today, down oil.
Well, but I thought we were assuming that things are going to stay on this path when it comes to the Strait of Hormuz, at least in the near term. We're just kind of playing that game today with the markets up. Besides oil, is there something else that you think could derail this rally?
No, I don't, Frank, and that's and I think that's strong to your point, because if you look at earnings, even what we've gotten so far, it's almost like a smorgasbord of good news. You had Taiwan Semi saying that the AI trade is intact. You had Pepsi saying that the consumer is still spending. If you go back to the start of the week, you had the banks saying that, look, the economy is still decent. It's not cracking by any means. I expect next week that we're going to have solid earnings reports as well. It's just a question of what does that guidance look like? Has the higher energy prices trickled into those guides? Has it trickled into Q2, 3, and 4? And if not, then we've got a really good foundation here for the market to trend higher.
So you guys heard that. So he's saying other than oil, earnings are looking good, but he's saying caution because the high oil prices could affect earnings, okay? And we do know that they give forward guidings on these earnings, or should I say forward guidance on these earnings. And if these earnings come out and they say, hey, because of spiking oil prices, like the airlines, this is the hit that we took, okay? And he's saying that that is the only thing that he sees that could pull us back next week on earnings, which he thinks is going to be positive, right? Now, I grabbed that one because of the headline, because I was looking for something negative and then to play something, that could be positive. Now, I want to play another clip for you that the clip sounded positive. And sometimes you just want to hear from two different people.
Nasdaq's up 12 straight days. It's the longest win streak since 2009. It's up 15% in that time. S&P's up 12.5, Dow's up 7.5. And some of these moves in the last 4 days, Oracle up 29%, Microsoft 13%. So full steam ahead, I guess. What do you think?
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for having me. I love being on the show with you guys. And, it's, this is kind of like this textbook classic move you've got. You could say you had geopolitical shock. I mean, markets sold off hard, and then they snap right back. And it's just this classic V shape, which is usually how these things play out. But I think the bigger point for me is the speed of recovery. You just said it. The S&P got back to highs in it's like 15 trading days. That's just after a war headline and this huge spike in oil. So we just barely touched a correction during all this. It tells you the underlying trend is still pretty strong and how resilient this market really is. And a lot of the macro risk was actually probably already priced in. So near term, it feels like a bottom, unless we get some kind of new escalation. But this is still very much a headline-driven market. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. Oil, geopolitics, Fed timing. Can shift fast, and we just saw that. So it's just not purely fundamentals quite yet.
Yeah, I agree with him. Geopolitical situation and rising oil are the threats against the market. Other than that, we've been doing good. He talked about how fast it was a V-shaped recovery, how fast. And I have been saying it. What I want you to do, if you say, Larry, I missed it again. If you are the one that missed it for the second time, because you've been coming and you've been reading all of these negative posts talking about how bad the market look, and this is the biggest one. It's like Sanford and Son. This is the big one, honey. And you don't pull the trigger. Remember, trust the data, not a keyboard warrior that say, tell the people it's all going. Again, go back to all my videos and all of these naysayers and these negative people and all of that. Leave them a comment because they're costing you money, right? So buy on bombs, sell on trumpets. It's just simply has been every single situation, all right? And so we're going to trust the data, not people. Listen, we had a lot of winners, okay? Before I even say that, guys, you know all of the stock I've been talking about. Let's bring up a few. Look, we got HIMS, VUG, Fundstrat, which is GRNY, Invesco QQQ, which is QQQ, IONQ. I've been talking about this. This is quantum computing. Okay, we'll bring up Rigetti in a minute. I've been telling you guys it's the two top stock that I've been talking about in that sector. Okay, so look, I'm on a 5-day. Look at the wins. 47%, 7%, 5, 6, 62.9%. All right, and let's look at Rigetti. That's RGTI. Okay. Look at Rigetti even over the last 5 days. We're at 37%. Okay, so I'm just chill today. I really haven't did much of any buying. Now I'll let you guys know that I picked up a few more shares of Netflix. Why? It's down about 10%. I'm not even going to pull it up. I'm picking up a few more shares of Netflix, and I was trying to see if it comes down about 10%. I'm going to go into money moves, and I'm going to let the people know that I'm going to buy a little more Netflix. Why? Long term. Yes, it was a swing trade to me, but I kind of see the handwriting on the wall, so I'm going to start picking up even more. And when it comes to IONQ and Rigetti, which are my two top quantum computing stock, I'm going to buy them on red days, on the dips. Okay? I'm just letting you guys know. If you see a dip negative 5%, negative 8%, negative 12%, negative 20%, the deeper the dip, the more Larry will be buying. And then we had some that was selling off, guys. Let's see here, PLTR. You know, it's over, we'll never make it. And then Palantir is up, what, 12%, right? Over the last 5 days. Never, ever let fear grip you, okay? So let's look at what we did. Matter of fact, let's just go right here. Today, you talking about printing bank and money moves? We rode this puppy. Where my money movers at? I want you to leave a comment, please, especially to my pinned comment, but leave a comment. We rode this puppy all the way up. We just kept hitting levels. They were hitting all my levels. And this traffic trader was telling you, leading you all the way to the money on the 2 minute and on the 5 minute. It doesn't matter which one you're on. The traffic trader leads you to it. Let me show you. We were printing money on Hood today. It's just this simple, guys. Here on the 5 minute, we got a yellow light right here, and then we turn green, and we rode this call all the way up, and it just kept going up. We called it literally to the top, where my money makers at today, because you guys, they made a lot of money. Let's look at a few of them. My man Anthony with a $1,700 win, 1,727 USD, not bad for a day. JR with the $813 win today, great day. Thank you, Uncle Larry. TTS means trust the signal and made this incredible wins today. Woo-wee, $1,495. Another $1,000 on top of that, another $277, another $885 all in a day. We got $1,650 on Tesla, got 100% profit on Hood Smart, made $130. Look, guys, somebody made $21,000. They posted it for everybody to see, guys. So, hey, I'm going to take time and at the end of these videos and show you guys the winnings. What are they doing? They took the time. I took them on this journey. A lot of them, it was their first time, and we made them winners. For people that have been losing money in options, I will take you by the hand. Stop the losses first. Get you to getting more smaller wins and then building up your confidence to go in heavier. But first, we got to stop the loss. That's what I do. There's a full class in Money Moves. Again, it will be the only link above. Okay, so let's pray that nothing bad happens over the weekends. No crazy tweets. Israel, just don't bomb anybody. Okay, we know that there's warmongers out there in Israel too. All right, let me just say that. Let me stay away from the politics. Okay, let's hope Iran and everybody respects the peace until this deadline is over. Let's get these talks going. I know that the president wants this war over before he makes his trip to China and talk with him, President Xi. So let's pray for peace everywhere, okay? Let's just pray for peace. You can't argue with that. Let's pray for peace. No more loss of lives, okay? All right, guys, we will talk to you guys later. But before you go, if you have not, I don't have a voice because I was yelling this morning because we were winning so much. We were tired of winning, okay? But we had a lot of fun. We have a positive community. I'm happy about it. I dare you to give us 30 days. I dare you. And watch what happens, okay? And we got a new portfolio that a lot of people are saying, I'm not even in options, Larry, but the new portfolio is killing it. right? Beating the S&P, the Dow, and the Nasdaq. Okay, yes, it's a poor dog that don't wag his own tail, okay? Right, we'll see you later, guys, and I'm going to get my voice together. Live, love, laugh, and learn. We'll see you in Money Moves.